think rising prices. I think it's when we go to the supermarket, everything is very expensive. I think a lot of products is 25% expensive than last year's.
The climate change is for me the biggest concern long term because it has the biggest impact for the whole globe.
The war in Ukraine, the Russian war has been the one worries me overall in 24.
The worst concern is probably the Israel and Palestine conflict. But for me personally, it's been the economic and the rising prices, of course.
I think they're all sort of linked, to be honest, in many ways. But I think economical crisis would be my first one, if I only need to choose one.
I will definitely emphasize the climate change. That will last for a very long time with the bad outlooks.
I think in 2024, like a mix of the USA elections and probably the Russia-Ukraine conflict has had a very great impact on like my personal life.
Regarding the climate change, I think everybody has to change a little bit in small and in big, and there should be decisions from states and from the global community to ban certain things, certain processes that make it worse.
Every country should, in my opinion, follow the same approach or move into that same direction of reducing CO2 emission by no more new coal factories and so on and so forth.
They need to stick together, and they really need to stick together in all things, work together about all kind of things.
I think we need to be more united. I think we need to stand more together. I think the crisis in Russia and Ukraine has shown that we need to be more united.
I think all economic experience shows that trade is a very helpful thing for promoting prosperity in the world.
Yeah, I think yes, of course, if they work together. Yeah, because there's a lot of economy with China. It's very important for Europe and the rest of the world.
Of course, there are many products come from China to Germany, but I think also in the cultural area there might be many things we can learn from each other, and so a strong cooperation maybe could be a good thing.
Θα ήταν φοβερά σημαντικό να έχουμε αρμονικές και αυξανόμενες σχέσεις με την Κίνα, τόσο σαν χώρα, γιατί η Ελλάδα έχει και το λιμάνι του Πειραιά, βρίσκεται στη μία ζώνη ένας δρόμος. Μέχρι στιγμής και από ό,τι φαίνεται και στο μέλλον, η Κίνα είναι μια χώρα χωρίς ηγεμονικές βλέψεις. Έχει μια λογική αμοιβαίου ωφέλους, win-win. Έλα να τα βρούμε. Αυτό είναι επιτέλους πολύ καλά νέα και πολύ καθαρός αέρας.
I think I hope that it will get better because it's a big country, and if they decide to do something, then they can turn the things into better if they decide to do it. So I have hope in China, actually.
I think the European and the Chinese trading partnership will develop as new technologies arrive. And we are dependent on China, and China are dependent on us. So it's in both interests, I guess.
Particularly happy. I have very personal things, just events I've been part of with my family, with my friends, and music I've made, and yeah, so the little things.
Ja, mit meinen Enkeln zusammen, Familie. Meine Mutter ist noch gesund, die ist 87 und ja, ich fahre jetzt auch dahin.
I'm a biologist and I've been working with biodiversity change for many years, and it is interesting so we can now use the word, the concept biodiversity. We couldn't do that for 40 years ago. So that is actually a good new thing, that it is possible to talk about that.
By myself, I've in fact grown a business, so I have risen a lot of money to get where I am today. I reached my goal. I reached 7,000 crowns this year on some business with some shoes. So yeah, that has been the probably most impactful thing in my life this year.
I will hope that politicians still keep a kind of humanistic view on other peoples and other populations around the world, and that people understand that the climate change is above all for a lot of the other problems.
Keep rising the minimum wages and keep rising the living for poor countries.
I don't hope that there will be a third world war, and I hope world peace will be a thing again, and I hope that the prices in my daily life aren't going to be like insanely high of everything.
I think that the good relations between people, between countries, brings more profits than the wars.
For the world, that there maybe are more and more people who stand for the middle, for cooperation, for participation and personal involvement in our world. And personally, I hope my family is happy and my children grow up safe and have a future.
Für mich selber, dass die Gesundheit so einigermaßen bleibt. Für die Welt, ja, dass ein bisschen Frieden kommt und natürlich, dass die Leute zusammenarbeiten bei den Weltproblemen und